Lecture by CYC Chen Cynthia. You can pause anytime you need. 你可以随时按下暂停键。Hello everyone, today we are going to do the pencil crayon joint. So, let's get your papers ready. You can use mixed media paper. Okay, that can be used for dry media and wet media. And of course, you can use the sketchbook. Okay, what kind of blend you have, you will see the sketch on the cover. Okay, what if you don't have any one of them? You can use the printing paper. Okay, so printing paper is working as well. Then, of course, you need to have the erasers, pencils, and the sharpener. Alright? And also I need you to prepare 2 different tracing markers. So I need to have 2 different sizes. One is like the fine markers. One is the thin marker like the needle. So you can compare these two are different. Alright? So you need to have your tracing markers ready. And of course, at the middle of the class, I will ask you to get your pencil crayons. Alright? We will going to color with the pencil crayon at the middle of the class. Alright? So let's get all the stuff ready for the class. Alright everyone, we are going to do 2 turtle are talking. Alright? If you have 2 turtle, and what do you think? What do they talk to each other? Alright? So today we were going to do 2 turtle step by step, and you're gonna design their conversations. Okay, what do they talk about? Alright, so first we need to divide the paper half, so we have space for 2. Alright, so middle line from the top all the way down. Remember, we are gonna erase the middle line, so don't make the pencil line too dark. Try to make them as bright as you can. Okay, so we're gonna do 1 turtle on the left, 1 on the right. Okay, so let's focus on the first one on the left. Then we zoom in. Okay, so let's see how big is the turtle should be. First, I want you to have a line crossover. Not crossover, just adding the line in between. So how many space left? Less than 2 fingers on the left, less than 2 fingers on the right. So we don't have that much space left. Okay, and 1 more, just right under. And now write the letter C. Close, close. Okay, then we have the big orange on the top, like the cup, and close right there. Okay, so now we finished the shell. Now we are doing the legs. 1, 2. So 1 is like the vertical lines, 1 is like the diagonal line a little bit, and close with the curve shape. 1 more time. Straight down, diagonal, close. Okay, then we add in the stomach in between the legs, curve. Alright, so the shell on the top looks much bigger, and the stomach is much smaller at the bottom, in between the legs. Alright, then I'm gonna remove the center line. Okay, so we're gonna remove the center line. Okay, make sure they're cleaned. Okay, so that's the head of the turtle. From this point, do you find it? I want to write the letter J, but it looks like upside down. Not upside down, mirror it. So the letter J from here, curve, up, And don't over the shelf, lower than the shelf. Curve down like this. Okay, remember, turtle is talking. So write the letter V. A small letter V right there. You can see it. All right, then going down, down, getting smaller, all the way back to touch the feet. Right there. Okay, now how many legs we should have? We have 1, 2 already, and we're gonna do another 2 behind. So one more on the left, look shorter because this is on the other side. And the other ones at the front looks like the shorter than the front. So these 2 tiny legs, they are on the other side. All right, then we need to have a small tail right there. Okay, so I know you might ask, can I add the pattern on the shell? Where the eye? Where the nose? Where's the nail? We can add that after. All right, so we try to do something big. All right, so we finished the first turtle. Now we need to have our second one right there on the right. So now it's your choice. You can make the turtle looks like the same size, so they are equal height. Or you want to have the turtle slightly smaller or slightly bigger. Your choice. But we will do it step by step all together, all right? But you can change the size. Okay. Now, same thing. 2 lines. 1, 2. All right? Close, close. Remember we did the shell? A shell. A big orange. All right? Then their legs. 1, 2, close. One more time. 1, 2, close. When we finish the legs, we still remember what we did? The stomach in between. So we add in the stomach in between. Then we can add in the head, curve up, arch, letter V, goes down, touch the feet. See, they are talking. All right, so remember we have 4 legs, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we only have 2. So same thing, 1, 2, close, 1, 2, then the tail. All right, so now is your time. So which means you don't copy anything from my joints. All right, so what we're gonna do, first you have to decorate the pattern on the shell for 2 of them. That's the first thing. Second, you need to think about the eye. Do they wearing the sunglasses? Do they have a big eye or small eye? All right, then the nail. Do they wearing the shoes or scalar or something like the wheels, or he has some special shoes? All right, or you can add in the nail. Okay, that's the third thing. The last thing will be the stomach. The stomach will has the pattern as well. Okay, so 1, the shell, 2, the eye, 3, about the food, and 4 will be the stomach. All right, so now you can start to decorate your turtles. Okay, so before I move on to do the next step, let's see what I did. First, my pattern of the shell. So one looks like the sucker, right? And the other one looks like the watermelons. Okay, I know it doesn't look like real, but I like it. Okay, then one of them has a big eye and a small nose, and he wearing a hat. And the other one, he reads too much books, so she got the glasses. And I also add in the teeth for both of them. Okay, and I add in the straight line on their stomach. I don't put any shoes on them, but I do remember to add in the nail. And I remember the turtle doesn't have a very smooth skin. So they have the wrinkle. So I add in some spots on their skin to show the textures. Alright, so that is my turtle. And how about yours? So when you finish your turtle, and I bet it will look pretty awesome. So when you finish, we gonna add in the conversations. They are talking. So first of all, you have the big oval right on top of the first turtle. And we do another oval on the second turtle. Alright, then I want to have the check mark. Looks like this. Looks like that. One is directly points to the turtle, and the other one is pointing to the other turtle. Then you can remove the line in between, right there and here. So we can connect the check mark with the oval. Now you got the conversation bubble. Alright, so now I want to think about is what they are talking about. Okay, so here's the thing. You can write something into the conversation bubble. For example, you can say good morning. You can write good morning as well, or you can say what's up to. I'm fine here. All right, or you can add in the graphics if you don't want to write anything. All right, so what do you mean the graphics? All right, so I'm gonna write the graphic looks like a pizza slice. My turtle is trying to tell the small one, do you want to eat pizza for dinner? And this smart turtles might say no because the pizza is poison for the turtle. Turtle can't eat the pizza. Alright, so I'm gonna add a poison symbol. Alright, so that is my conversation. How about yours? You can think something seriously, you can think something funny. Alright, so now I want to take time to see what they are actually talk about. Alright, so after you finish, then we were going to start to trace with our turtle. Alright, so now take your time to do it.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so when you're done with the turtle and the conversation, it's time for us to start to trace. So before we start to trace, I want you to check out something, all right? So first of all, we need to have the markers, right? And let's see the marker. It looks like the regular marker you have. This is the 5-point markers. We need that. All right, so let me place that here. And the special one's right here. This one looks like the needle, right? It's the marker as well, but it looks like the needle. That is the ultra fine point. So it's very, very thin. But you might have the question, teacher, I don't have this marker. How can I do? So you can find your pencil crayons, okay? They work like the same, all right? If you have the needle marker, use this. If you don't have it, use the pencil crayon to help, okay? Either one. So let's see. Where we need to use the 5-point marker, the thick markers. So let's start with something easy. We trace the conversation bubbles. Follow the line. We trace the conversation bubbles. And do I need to trace something inside? No. We use the thin markers or the pencil crayon to trace the conversation inside. Okay, even you have the wording, you write something, or you have the graphics. Use the thin marker. Don't use the fine marker. All right, and what else? The turtle, the outside of the turtle. So we finished tracing the shell, legs, stomach. With the circle, I take times. The head, neck. All right. Do I use the 5-point marker to trace the patterns, eyes, and the decorations? No, we don't use the fine marker to trace the pattern because they are the decorations, right? So I'm gonna use the thin markers or pencil crayon to outline the patterns. Okay, or somewhere small, like the teeth, nose, the eye. I use the thin marker to trace it. Okay, so now I think you understand where you use the 5-point markers. Where you use the needle markers. All right, so switch the marker anytime you need. Okay, don't use one single marker to trace every single part on your drawing. All right, now you can start to trace. Okay, so when you're done with the tracing and you do remember to switch the marker anytime you need, okay, then we need to use the eraser to remove all the pencil line. Okay, so we're gonna have 3 minutes water break. If you are not able to finish tracing, it is okay. You can take the 3 minutes break time to continue to finish your work. Okay, so don't be nervous if you haven't done the tracing. Okay, you still have another extra 3 minutes to do so. Okay, so after 3 minutes, please coming back because we have to do the coloring all together. Alright, so don't go somewhere too far and don't play the video game because you don't have that much time to do it. Okay? Then keep all the pencil line clean. We don't need that anymore. So as the professional artist, we always keep our joint clean and neat. Alright? So now is our 3 minutes water break, and don't forget to come back because we are going to do the coloring together. Alright, now is our water break. During the water break, you can complete your work drinking some water, use washroom, stretch your body, and get ready for the next sections. Alright? And don't forget to coming back when the timer is done. Use your break time wisely, okay? Don't waste the time just sitting right here. Our water break is almost over. Make sure you got everything ready for the next sections. Almost the class. Get ready for the next part.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, so you have your paper and hopefully they all finish tracing and there's clean, no pencil line down on the paper. Okay, so you need to grab your pencil crayon to do the coloring. If you really want to use the color markers, yeah, of course you can use the color markers. Alright, so you can use both of them or one of them at the time. Okay, so what color I should use for my turtles? I kind of heard someone say greens. Okay, but today I want my turtle looks different. I want to have a purple turtle. So I grabbed the purple. Alright, so that's the how I'm color with. Can I do the color looks like that? No, it's scribbling. We always keep the color clean and neat. No white space. So we outline the shape. And fill the color in the middle. And keep the color clean, and there is no scribbling, there's no white space. All the color is inside the shape. Alright? So I think you got the idea how you pick the color for your turtle. Any color you like. Alright? And I also know that you already understand there is no scribbling. We all making the color looks clean and professional. Alright? So now is your time to start to do the colors. Don't be rushed. Good art always takes time. Please don't mess up your joint. Keep your color like the professional artist. Alright, so when you finish the coloring, you can find the gray color. Alright, and what we're gonna do, we add in some shadow just right under the turtle. See, in between. Add in the shadow just right under the turtle. So both of them. So when you color, don't cross the color. Keep the shadow outside the turtle, okay? You are not cover the shadow on the turtle. Alright, so when you finish the turtle, conversation and the shadow, now you can add the name. So you sign your name and write down the date. Alright, so hopefully you like the class for today. When you complete your drawing, sign the name and write down the date. 完成画作之后，签下你的名字，更写上日期。Don't forget to take a photo of your drawing and send it to us. 不要忘记帮你的作品拍上照片寄给我们哦。And don't forget to clean out the table before you go. 不要忘记清洁你的桌子哦。Bye bye, see you next time.